Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto Channel. It is May 5th at 3:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to talk a little bit about the HEX and the HEX Richard Hart ecosystem. All right, trying to figure out the right word. I think that sounds the best. Richard Hart ecosystem. All right, guys. But before we get started, I want to remind you, hit that like button. Yeah, please take a second, hit that like button. The more likes you give me, the faster the channel grows. It's been astronomical lately. We are at like 1,310 subscribers and growing. And I just want to thank each and every one of you that's taken the time to subscribe. If you haven't had a chance yet, please just subscribe. It only takes a second. And always, and I mean always, hit that like button. When you hit that like button, think of it as giving me a tip because it is absolutely huge. All right. And here we go. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It is essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys, let's see what we got going on here today. Now, yeah, I'm doing a video a little earlier today. I'm trying different things, by the way. I'm trying to figure out what works best. Make sure I get videos. Sometimes I'm tired after work and all. But, so I figure I'll set the clock early, get up early, see what happens. So let me know if you like him early like this or later in the evening. Leave it in the comments. All right, guys. Let's see. Right now, let's see what the charts look like for today. HEX is up 3.8% against Bitcoin's 2.2% and ETH's 3.6%. But the market looks okay now. It's not the most exciting thing, but you look at the week cap and then it's like, wow, 32.6. Yesterday it was like 40% for the week. But I'll take it. That is absolutely beautiful. And that's all crypto bubbles, guys. HEX currently is sitting in the number 6 spot still, which is huge. But it's going to take a big leap to catch up to USDC coin, but that is a stable coin, and it is what it is. This is absolutely beautiful to see HEX right there. And Cardano sitting at number 10. I'm a happy man. What can I say? All right. Let's take a quick peek here at the HEX Daily Stats. HEX is currently sitting at 19 let's do 19.2 cents. The T share price is at 4,159 USD. The T share rate is at 21,707 hex. The payout per T share is at 6.002. Penalties 88.6 hundred thousand hex. All right, liquidity hex 125.2 million hex. Liquidity USDC 27.7 million USD. Liquidity ETH 3.3 thousand ETH. 3.3 ETH. All right. Wow, guys, this is something to be excited about. Hey, we might as well take a quick peek at here. On the 4th, you'll see that the high point was at 19. What is it? 19, basically 20 cents, really. There. The price change was 10.8%. Return on investment was 3,532 from the day of inception. Beautiful. Payout per T share was 6.35. T share price 4,327. T share rate 21,706. Increase 6.5. Average stake length is still 6.52. APY, interest and penalties 38.24%. All right. So anyway, pretty exciting stuff there, guys. You always want to remember this is a dailystats.com. It's just really cool to look at it. Okay, guys. Now over here on the sacrifice checker, we'll see that it was updated yet again. So yesterday morning, I was pretty upset, and when I got home yesterday evening, it was corrected. So there is on the 4th, there were 2 updates. So the second update put it back to the numbers that I used to have. So I'm back to where I was at. I don't know what they're trying to do, but wow, I can't wait till this is over, guys. I understand what Richard Hart and them guys are doing, but man, it's frustrating when you see it going backwards on you when you're like, what? All right. All right. We're going to start off with HEX. Go through. I liked how I did it the other day. We're going to do HEX first because that's what you guys really want to see the most. Then we're going to talk about Bitcoin. And then we're going to talk about Hedron, Maxi, Pulse Doge, Pulse Doge Coin, P33, and a brand new project that you guys may or may not know about that's in the works. And it's being built 100% for the HEX, well, Pulsechain, really. Yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff. All right, guys. So let's take a look here at the chart here. Let's see, right now, where we're sitting at is 19 cents. And that's verify. Well, it's 19 cents. Okay, so I drew this support line here just to see if we can just hold the support line and keep going upward in the right direction, the positive direction. We have a very strong support sitting right here at 16 cents. And technically, you could probably draw a support right here, but I'm trying to stick with the strong supports, and we keep getting rejected. Every time we get towards that 19 cent, 20 cent range, we cannot break through that 20 cents, and I've noticed it. It's frustrating. It reminds me of good old times back here. I know some of you guys remember it, but we could not break past, where was it? It was so frustrating. It was right about here, I believe. We just could not break past that range right there. But anyway, so yeah. All right, so let's jump over here. And this is that bullish pennant that I did. And you'll see that we went bullish. So that was awesome. There's nothing else you can say. I drew that. I believe the day I set this chart up was like on the 2nd or the 3rd. And we broke right through that pennant. And we are 100% bullish. Now, we are experiencing a little bit of a pullback today. Doesn't mean panic or anything. We just got to figure out a way to break past that resistance. People keep taking profits. Can't blame them for taking profits, but stop taking your profits. Now, take profits if you want, guys. It's your money. Do what you want with your money. I don't care what anybody says. All right, let's see here. HEX did break through the resistance line I drew up here at 19 cents, but you can see that it got pulled right back down under it, so basically it didn't. And for whatever reason, man, that 20 cents is a magic number. I think somebody has it. It's preset, and I'm going to do some more research into that today. It just seems like whenever it hits 20 cents for a while now, it just, boom, hits a wall, goes back. I really wonder what's up with that. But I'm sure a little research will answer a lot of questions. All right. Look at the moving averages. 20 days looking great. 50 days beautiful. 100 days good. 200 is good. The moving averages on HEX is very beautiful, guys. HEX is 100% bullish. Support line right now I have down here at 12 cents. But like I said, this is a very strong support, so I don't foresee it going beneath 12 cents. But like I said before, you have a very strong support here at 16. Technically, you have another support here at 17, actually, too. All right. And then down here, 10 cents. This support line I drew down here, if we drop down to that, we may never see it again. It's hard to say, guys. With Pulsechain coming, there's so much... I don't know. When Pulsechain goes live, it's really hard to say. Because remember, you're going to be getting you get PulseX and HEX. It may pull back just on that. Volume is still very low. Look at this. This is volume I want to see more or less. Go in the opposite direction, of course. And this is the volume we're dealing with now. It's very dead down here. All right. MACD has it currently as bullish. MACD really, yeah, well, yeah, the MACD currently is indicating HEX is being bullish on a 4-hour chart. Haven't been too excited. MACD hasn't really been that useful for me lately, to tell you the truth. I might have to find a different indicator. I'm not feeling it. All right. Moving average exponential. HEX is 100% bullish with a ton of support in a 4-hour chart. I'm sure the daily chart is good. Let's look at the 2-hour chart. And the 2-hour chart is showing a little bit of weakness in HEX, but we're still bullish. But the 2-hour, remember, the 2-hour chart is very volatile. I really wouldn't give too much attention to the 2-hour chart. And the daily chart is still rock solid. All right. HEX right here, according to Ichimoku, is going to continue its bullish trend for at least the next 4 days. Remember that Ichimoku predicts the future based off of previous indicators. So hopefully we'll continue this trend. Bollinger Band predicts HEX to be... Bollinger Band has HEX being overbought right now, so you want to be careful with that. And so does the RSI. So the RSI is actually overheated, and the Bollinger Band is indicating overbought. So today may not be a good time to buy HEX. All right, remember you want to buy it when it's red, not when it's green. Fear and greed indicator has it us for greedy, and I would agree that you want to be buying when everybody else is being fearful, not where everybody else is being greedy. All right, now taking a peek here at HEX with the market cipher chart, you're going to see. Now remember, this is my knockoff version. I always got to throw that disclaimer in there. You want to play with the big boys, you got to drop like $2,000. I'm just a cheap man. I'll use the knockoff version. All right. All right, this is the HEX with the 4-hour chart, with the Mark Cipher chart, and there's real no. I mean, there is a significant pullback right now, but there's still no real change to this trend here. These are all bullish continuations. You have one bearish continuation and candle going downward, but now I'm going to say HEX is 100% bullish still, guys, and we may continue this uptrend, but we are hitting significant resistance between 19 and 20 cents as usual. We got to break past that. Here, let's jump back real quick since when it really comes down to it, you guys are here for HEX. So let's go backwards for once. And we're going to take a peek. So yeah, so we're going to go right here. This is where we're hitting resistance at, right? Now we did get up to 22 cents before, got rejected down. So this will be, so I'm going to fine tune this a little bit better. So I'm going to say that that major rejection point for us and I'm going all the way back to February. So I'm going to say that 22 cents, 20 between 22 and 19 cents. It's a major problem to break through. So we just got to be patient. We all know it's going to happen. It's a little frustrating though, at least for me. All right, take a quick peek here at Bitcoin. See what's up with Bitcoin. Since, as usual, you know, the market's not really decoupled from it. So, all right, so Bitcoin's being greedy. Let's see what we got over here. I always flip over here to look just to see. Where is it at? Oh, there we go. All right, Bitcoin's at 39,570 as of the second. Bitcoin's only down 0.25%, so that's not bad. It is on the overbought side of things, according to the Bollinger Bands and the RSI both agree. And everybody is greedy today on the 4-hour chart. The Bitcoin on a market cipher chart is looking quite nice on the 4-hour chart, and without a doubt is bullish. That's a change from previous. What was a bearish continuation on the second, a short sell signal on May 3rd, and then change from previous trend here, bearish continuation, long signal. I'm sorry, bullish continuation, long signal, bullish continuation. That is good. All right, Bitcoin here with Ichimoku chart, you'll see that we have Bitcoin, according to the Ichimoku, going 4 days into the advance, is predicting Bitcoin to do a bit of a bearish pullback. So we have to wait and see how that plays out there. Ichimoku is weird because it's predicting the future. So you're like looking like, I'm not feeling that today. But it's comparing the previous indicators of the past. And when you stretch out Ichimoku, it tends to be correct more than it's wrong. So we'll have to see how it plays out. Bitcoin right here with the moving exponential is on a 4-hour chart. It's definitely bullish. Let's look at the daily real quick. The daily on a Bitcoin is still bearish. I'm glad I went ahead and looked at the daily. The daily, without a doubt, with the moving exponential, which has been very reliable for me, is still bearish. Okay. Now the 2-hour chart. Let's make sure it's not going to change up on us or nothing like that. 2-hour chart also has it still bullish. So Bitcoin's good. Just realizing the daily is bearish. Long, when you really stretch it out, Bitcoin is bearish with the daily chart, but the 4-hour chart is showing, which is a much shorter time frame, is showing bullishness. All right, Bitcoin with the moving averages. They're really tight in here. Okay, all right. The 4-hour chart is showing Bitcoin 20-day moving average, which is purple, crossing over the 50-day moving average, which is green. The 100 and the 200 are still just sitting there. It's getting better. It's not great, but it's definitely showing improvement in moving averages, because prior to this, the moving averages were extremely bearish. Like right over here, you can see where the death cross took place right here, where the 200-day crossed over the 20-day, and then the 50-day, then 100-day. Not good. Very bad. All right. The MACD on Bitcoin on Bitcoin is bullish. All right, let's jump over here to Hedron. 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 Like I always say, we're just waiting for adoption. Hedron is literally just sitting there. Hasn't moved, hasn't done anything. So, yeah, waiting on your Hedron. I mean, it moves, but it does move percentage-wise. Like, you could probably day trade this if you really wanted to, because it moved like 6.39%. But really, I'm not a day trader. I like to invest, and I'm just hoping that Hedron is on hold because people need to stake through Hedron to have a stake instance so they could take loans out against their stakes. And I'm hoping it's just a process, and I'm hoping, but only time will tell. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, we got Maximus. Maximus does lead ahead of that value of Hex. I'm kind of wishing I did it Sacrifice after all. But, I don't regret it. If I don't feel comfortable with something, I don't do it. And I probably made a bad call on this one. But, yeah, I'm just waiting for a nice dip. If Maximus does a nice little dip, I'm going to pick some up. But it is consistently holding right above whatever the value of Hex is. And that's what was promised. So, congratulations to whoever developed Maximus. But right now, Maximus is sitting at 22 cents and has a good resistance point at 20 cents. I might even just buy some Maximus just to say I have some, even though I'm not taking part in the 555 stake. That way I feel a little better about myself. I think that's what I should do. All right. Taking a peek over here at Pulse Doge, the original Pulse Doge, not Pulse Doge coin. That's got a different symbol. Pulse Doge is the original Pulse Doge coin. And you'll see that it's stabilized. It's just bouncing around here on the support at 1 cent. So we're going to see if it can maintain that. It's looking like it can thus far. And this is on a 4-hour chart. Pulse Doge Coin, PLSD. As you can see, I drew a just a support line basically to see what it does, and it did fall beneath this support line right here. So we have to see what's going to happen. Right now it's sitting at 279. This one is very volatile. I'm not your financial advisor. I took my profit. I sold this one at like $2.25. Do what you feel is best. Just ordinary guy out there on the internet, but it was free money, quick, easy money. I would not sit on this one personally. I didn't. I would at least sell half of it. But I mean, you never know. It could shoot up to $20, or it could just drop down to 50 cents. You gotta be real careful with the airdrops, guys. All right, and I made a mistake last year over the summer. I got greedy. I'm not doing this greedy game no more, guys. I'm taking profits. All right, I take my profits. I'll drop it in Anchor Protocol. I think right now it's at 18% interest. It's like falling back while it adjusts. But it's, yeah, you got to take profits, guys. You got to keep your coffers strong. But anyway, P33 is showing a little bit more positive life. I drew a sideways wedge here, and it was bouncing around, and it broke out going northward. So that is a good sign for P33. P33 may be about to go bullish again. Have to wait and see. The liquidity did rise. I saw it as low as $20,000. It is now at $26,000. So P33 may have a little bit of play in it after all, and may not be a bad time to buy it. Because if you look at this, it may not be a bad time to buy it at all. This may actually warrant a fib retracement. So let's go ahead and do a fib retracement here, and let's do this right. So if I do a fib retracement, and I'm going to, dropped it wrong spot. Here we go. Come on, cooperate. I hate not being able to use the actual trading view chart, but you can't complain when something's free, Is that it? No. All right. Let's jump back over here. We're going to do the fib retracement. Where we got it? Where is it, guys? Here we go. Drop it right there. Drag it down. Over. So P33. Oh, yeah. Anything under the 61.8. So, yeah, it's definitely actually, that will be a descending. So, let me correct this. This is wrong. Sorry, guys. Trying to do this from the fly here. Now I feel like an idiot. You're like, you don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? You're an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Just doing it on the fly. All right, here we go. All right, so the 100% should be on the bottom. Dang, I can't stand doing it on this chart here. You can't see anything. Yeah, the 100%'s down. All right, so you start at the bottom with 100%, drag it up, and you want the 61.8, 61 point, anything beneath the 60.8. So any buy-in at under 92 cents would be considered the sweet spot for this bad boy. So yeah, it's not a bad point at all to buy right now. All right. Anyway, let's get away from that. That was annoying. All right. This is that gem that I wanted to tell you guys about. I'm not the greatest at doing research into stuff. Crypto Coffee did a pretty good interview, a very good interview with the guy the other day. But I was intrigued with this project. The sacrifice process is over, unfortunately. It ended yesterday. Let me see if it comes up. Come on up. All right. The sacrifice is over. It ended on the 4th of May, unfortunately. But it's still something to be very aware of. This project was compared to Aave, which has been around for a while, and it's actually like literally a copy of Aave, but it's being created for Pulsechain. And the long story short, borrow, earn, leverage, short, and hedge, built on Pulsechain with the most secure DeFi protocols with revenue sharing governance token Phiat, all with your favorite Richard Hart coins and PRC20s for Hexicans by Hexicans. A decentralized liquidity protocol use Richard Hart Eco tokens as collateral. Decentralized non-custodial liquidity protocol borrow against single tokens, yield-bearing assets, efficient leverage, plus high percent deposit rewards. Stake Phiat to share platform revenue. More novel features on the way. Native DeFi for Pulsechain, powered by Phiat. Phiat is designed to help its holders accrue value and benefit from platform growth. All right, so we got revenue sharing platform. Phiat features a revenue earning token. Phiat sharing platform fees between token holders and liquidity providers. The governance utility token will also be burnt from circulation and circulation events to support price. Yield bearing asset lending protocol, staking your favorite Richard Hart single tokens, LP tokens, and other yields bearing assets as collateral to leverage. Borrow stable and risky assets with low interest, deposit them to earn attractive APY and extra rewards. Dual token staking design. You can stake token Phiat and it's eligible LP tokens to lock them for voting escrow tokens. Beautiful. Okay. So down here, you'll say, so you never have to sell your HEX or favorite Pulsechain tokens. So this is very similar to like Liquid Loans. Not quite, but yes, Liquid Loans and Hedron. But this has a much larger window. Whereas Pulsechain, Liquid Loans was for Pulsechain, Hedron is for HEX. Well, this will be for a much broader sense. Like you see Hedron's in here. Could be very powerful. Aave, and you can earn good interest rates with that. All right, so they're on Telegram and on Twitter, so you get in there and you can learn about it. In here on the demo, let's see what we got on with this going on with this demo here. All right, so on the demo here, it's like very similar to Aave. All right, so the more you learn about the Aave, the faster you figure out how to use this. But basically, just keep it short and simple. And it's okay. So you have a pool. All right, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this to you guys. All right, so you can actually deposit your money in here, or your crypto in here, and earn interest. And depending on how much has been borrowed from that pool, will dictate how much interest you'll be offered. So many words. And like right here, this is the markets that they have. This is my dash, which I have not. You can actually get in here, guys, and play around with your what do you call them? With the testnet. Anything in your testnet, you could get in here and play with. By the way, guys. So I haven't played with it too much. Like I said, I just like to drop these things in your lap. Then you guys can do your own due diligence and research. I'm horrible at doing research paper. I just do it. I'm just playing. All right. So but long story short, yeah. So it's just like Aave, where you can actually earn a very decent, very good APY on your tokens, and also go in there and borrow. And then there are ways that you can short and long by playing this game, which I don't suggest anybody does. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting project. I just wanted to make sure I drop it in your lap so you know that it exists, and then you can do your own research and decide what you want to do. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this video. Let me know if you like the earlier one or you like it later in the evening. If it works for the Australians over there, the UK. It's a big world out there. Don't forget to leave comments, guys. I love comments. They help so much. And make sure if you haven't subscribed yet, to subscribe. And absolutely always hit that like button. And until next time, peace out.